Okay, I realized I had omitted something, so I wanted to add that back in. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to look at Jennifer and her mother again, but this time I want to do it just a little bit differently, look at it from a slightly different point of view. So I'm going to put this back below there, and then I'm going to take all the color out of it. Okay, so we'll have a fresh look at this same scene. Okay, I'll move that up just a little bit so that we can just focus on these two. This time, let's look at it a little bit differently. Let's look at it this way. Instead of Jennifer's mother, let's make our organism, okay? Let's make Jennifer our organism, okay? This time, Jennifer gets to be the center of things. What is Jennifer's behavior? Okay, well, pretty easy to find. Screams and yells. Okay, Jennifer screams and yells. Now, is this behavior strengthened? Well, just like her mother's behavior in the scenario before, the same thing, or same things we could say, goes on for a long time each morning after. So I think this is implying, communicating to us that yes, she screams and yells, and this behavior does become strengthened. Let's look at the reinforcement. We know the behavior's been reinforced because it's getting stronger. Question is, what's the nature of the reinforcement? Is something being presented, added, started? Don't know why I have a mental block. I always want to say presented, added, subtracted. Please forgive me for that. Is something coming from column A or is something coming from column B? Presented, added, started, or removed, subtracted, stopped. Okay, let's look right after the red behavior here. What happens right after this? Okay, your mother stays with her a few minutes more. That's something added to the situation. So, Jennifer screams and yells, that's behavior. She gets this behavior reinforced because right after she does this, her mother stays and pays attention to her. We know this is strengthened because it goes on for a long time after. So let's get to our discriminative stimulus here. Well, I think it's this situation where her mother's dropping her off at daycare each morning. That's probably what triggers the whole thing. And again, this one little sentence down here at the bottom, this same thing goes on for a long time each morning. There's a key. See? Each morning, just like in the purple, each morning. So what we've got here is a situation of positive reinforcement. From Jennifer's point of view, it's positive reinforcement. From her mother's point of view, it's negative. Let's look at this right over here and see if this will help. Negative reinforcement. Jennifer starts screaming. Her mother stays with her a few minutes. The screaming is removed. Okay? Jennifer's getting dropped off at daycare. She screams and yells. Her mother begins to comfort her, to spend more time with her. This is added. So, positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, all in the same scene. It depends on which organism you're choosing. That's why it's really important when you're dealing with a scenario or situation, consider which organism you're talking about. Okay, well, I hope these videos helped, and I really want this to be clear to everyone, and maybe I'll do a few more.